Good afternoon, evening. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, afternoon. I should have started this a little bit earlier, but yesterday was the day I recorded my last video, and I was very, very, very tired, if you can't tell by my dark circles. So today, if you can't tell by the thumbnail and title of this video, we are going to be fixing up some minor things on Marshall over here. Some of them being, you see how there's a massive hole right there? Yeah, I got Daniel to 3D print some covers. However, they're in green filament because that's the only thing he had. I was like, that's fine, I'll just sand them down and paint them black. So we're gonna be doing that in this video. And let me show you one more thing. Me and Bollard, I think is what it's called, got a little bit too close when I went to IHOP. So I just need to paint that real quick because it's like barely a scratch. I just need to paint it so it looks better. Some other things I need to do in this video are, biggest thing, the exhaust leak. That's not going to be done today. That's going to be done later. It'll be in this video, but it'll be done later in the week. Also, the fog lights, for some reason, where are they? The fog light, come on. The fog lights, for some reason, back there, are not working. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I believe the relays are right here. One of them is for the, what is it called? What's the word? Security system. The other one, I think it might be for the thing. This is my doing because if you don't remember, about a year ago, my body control module decided to shit itself. And I thought it was something to do with the security system. So I was messing with all the wiring and everything. And I think one of those is the relays for the fog lights. Not sure, so I'm gonna deal with that once again in this video, probably not today. Today, we're gonna tackle sanding down the, what is it called, the little covers, and painting them black. That's about it. So yeah, I'll set you up on a tripod, get to sanding, and hope you guys enjoy. Actually, before I get to sanding, let me just paint that real quick. As you can see, I have, what's the word? It covered so I don't end up ruining my good paint. If you can hear that, that's the paint. Plan is, hit it with 3 light coats. Okay, that's it. Now we wait. As you can see, we have 6 of these things. And honestly, the underside isn't that important, but I want to sand it and get everything nice. Let's see how to do this. Yeah, there we go. I'm using 400 grit to sand down the ridges and everything. Honestly, I probably should use something a little bit more. I don't know how to get this. Okay, I think this is good enough for the underside. As you can see, it's scuffed up enough for paint. Now we're gonna hit the top side, scuff that up. This one's gonna have to be a lot better because this is what you're gonna see. Then after that, I'm going to put you guys away, get those other 5 done off camera, and then we can primer these. I'm not going to paint them in this section or today because it's kind of cold out and I don't want to mess anything up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to primer it, then I'm going to let them dry, then I'll sand them later, and I'll stop talking and just get to work. And hold up. Okay, so that's how they look scuffed on the top. You can see the difference. Not scuffed, not ready for paint. Scuffed, ready for paint. And scuffed, ready for paint. Not scuffed, not ready for paint. Now what I'm going to do is hit the, what is it called? Bread truck bumper with paint one more time. Actually, 2 more times, but we'll only see 1 more time. So it has a second coat. Then after that, continue sanding down the thingies. I'm leaking. Yeah, I should not have started this late. I should have just waited till tomorrow. Whatever. We're already here. So yeah, like I said, hit the red truck with one more coat of paint that you'll see. I'll hit it with another one off camera and then continue sanding. After I'm done sanding, I will primer them and you'll see that. See, you can barely tell where I painted it. Okay. That's what you call blending, but as an amateur. So now that that's blended, I can get back to sanding the bed caps. Now that I got everything sanded, I got to clean everything off. Oh, hold on, let me show you real quick. See, that's the front. I don't know if you can tell. And then that's the back. Right now, what we're going to be doing is cleaning both sides of it up. I don't have brake cleaner. I'm just using to use MAF cleaner or whatever. Wipe this crap down and then primer it. Tonight, we're only going to primer it. Tomorrow, I'll probably end up painting it black. Actually, no. Tomorrow, I'm going to end up priming the other side of it because I'm only primering the back side tonight, whatever. After that's done, you'll see. I'll just stop talking and start doing. Hopefully, I don't get too much overspray on the garage floor. However, it is epoxy, so as long as I get to it before it dries, we'll be good. This primer is almost out, so I have more, but I just want to run it out. Alright, that's coat 1 done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this inside, let that warm up, give this probably another 5 minutes and open the door so it airs out because it is very, very, very cold. Then after the second coat, I will use a heat gun, heat it up a little bit so it'll, dry just a teeny tiny bit faster. It's been about 5 minutes. I made sure the primer stayed inside of the house so it's a little bit warmer. I can hit it with the second coat now. This dry for about 10 minutes. Then I'll hit it with its final coat. These paint fumes are slightly getting to me, even though I have the whole entire garage open, if you can see. So yeah, I need to get this done and over with. And I need to blow my nose too. But yeah, so it's way too cold. I don't know why I started this so late. I should have just started it tomorrow or day after. Whatever. It's already been done. But yeah. Oh, I need some, heater recommendations. I don't know if I should go diesel heater, propane heater, because the electric heater is not going to, I don't think any electric heater will be able to warm this garage up anytime quick, because I want to continue working when it's cold out, but I'm a little pansy, and when it's cold out, I don't like to work. So I need it to be warm inside of the shop I'm working or the garage I'm working. So let me know down below what heaters are good for the garage, whether I should get a diesel one, a propane one, and whichever one, just give me specifics, please. But yeah, I'll let this dry for another 10 minutes, hit it with its final coat, and let that dry completely overnight, and then I'll flip it around, do the other side. Alright, if you can hear, I'm shaking up the can, because I think the reason why every time I spray it the first time, it comes out terribly is because it's not shaking enough. So, okay, now we are on the last coat for the backside. Then I will let it dry overnight. See? It's coming out good now. I'll let it dry overnight after this. Oh, I gotta hit it from each side, I forgot. Oh my god, that is so potent. And then after this dries, I will hit. Okay, that's the third coat. Hi guys, quick little update. You can't tell, there is another car parked in here instead of Marshall, the big red truck. my best friend's car decided to shit itself. And since I'm the mechanic, the mechanic friend that everyone fucking goes to, I gotta figure out if it's the alternator or the battery. That, honestly, I'll do the diagnosing in this video, but if it ends up being the alternator, I'll just make a whole new video on that. Back to the, what is it called? The painting, though. Once again, it's freezing cold, and I'm an idiot, and I did not do this during the daytime because I was tired. That's all besides the point. The back sides are already dry. I'm not gonna bore you with painting the front sides. I'm gonna paint them, and then I'll show you them after I've already finished painting them. After that, though, I will sand them. Once again, not gonna bore you with it again, and then paint it black. And then I'll show you the end product for that. And also I'll get to all the other crap I need to do on Marshall over there. But after I paint the bed caps real quick, I'll diagnose this, let you see that whole process, and I think that'll be it for today. Now for the front of the bed caps have been sprayed with one coat of primer. While that's drying, I'm gonna get to diagnosing this piece of shit right here. Sorry for looking like an alien. I have terrible lighting in this garage. Also, I'd be using the underhood light that I got from Harbor Freight, but I don't have a really good hood props, and I'm pretty sure I'll smack myself with the hood if I try to use the underhood light. So, what I've learned on the internet is, with the car off, the battery should be about 12.6 volts. Right now, I have it on a trickle charger. Hold on, let me show you. So you see how that light is green? That's because I had this charging for like 2 days. So I'm going to use a voltmeter and test the battery, make sure that the battery is good. Then I'm going to start the car, and if the battery jumps up to about 13.9 to 14.3, I think, volts, that means the alternator is good. Hopefully, the alternator is fine and the battery is the issue, because I do not want to have to replace a fucking alternator on this piece of shit. But let's, before I get ahead of myself, let's just get to figuring this shit out. Okay, hopefully that's a good enough angle for you guys. So now what we do is we set this up on DC 20, make sure the red is on the voltage side, the COM, or the black is on the COM, which means common ground, I believe. And now let's turn this on and let's figure this crap out. Okay. So red goes to red goes to positive, black goes to negative, also known as ground. Let's see if I could do this. Okay. So that goes there, that goes there. Okay, 12.68, that's a good battery, I believe. Now what I need to do is start the car, or at least put it on accessory. So what I'm going to do now is put it on accessory and see what it's at. Okay, I think that's good. I'm not sure. I still have to do some research afterwards. Now we're going to start the car. Well, actually, first we're going to pause the video, open the garage back up, so I don't die of carbon monoxide poisoning. Then we're going to start the car. I have no idea where I left off last. However, I have learned absolutely fuck all about this piece of shit pilot. I want to burn it to the goddamn ground. And there's a reason why I never do electrical work. I spent the past hour trying to figure out what the fuck was going on because I tested the battery. The battery is definitely fucking good. The connection from the positive cable to the battery is definitely fucking good. However, the second I try and start the car does not fucking start. I don't even know. Like, I thought, yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and jumpstart the bitch. Then I'm going to test it because according to the internet and people who are very, 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 very much smarter than I am, if the, voltage does not go up to 14 volts at the battery with the with the car started, that means the alternator is bad. I have literally can't say diagnosed because I didn't figure anything out yet. If you can't tell, I've gone fucking crazy. Oh, let me show you. I succeeded in one thing tonight, though. I got these painted. Everything looks good. It's all flat. Everything is good. Tomorrow, I will sand it and paint it black. And also, I'll probably end up going to AutoZone for them to test this stupid piece of fucking shit. So right now I have it back on the trickle charger. You know what? We're gonna go together. Cause see, normally what happens is, that light should be on. Okay, yeah. You see how it's flickering? That means it's charging. Yeah, look inside of there. I don't even fucking know what's going on with this thing. I hate dealing with fucking wiring and electrical shit. I don't know why the fuck. Like, no, I'm not gonna say it, because with my fucking luck, I'll fix this piece of shit, then Elena's gonna call me 2 weeks from now. Oh my god, the fucking tie rod end decided to fuck itself. No, fuck that. Let me fix this piece of shit, and hopefully, the only time she needs to fucking call me is to say, oh my god, it runs amazingly. Or, oh my god, I think I need an oil change. Other than that, I never want to fucking hear about this piece of shit ever again. Okay, now I'm going to try and jumpstart it and then check the voltage. I'm not even going to take you along for that. Hopefully I can diagnose it. I don't even give a fuck if it's the alternator. I just need to know what the fuck it is right now. To be completely transparent, I just crashed out because I thought it wasn't the alternator. But now that I have the car running for a little bit, I'm pretty sure it's the alternator, because when I first checked, the battery, the voltage at the battery, I can't fucking talk, I just fucking blew up on everything and everybody, and I just yelled at the pilot. The pilot just got yelled at the hell of a lot. Okay. What I'm trying to say is, when I first checked the voltage at the battery, it was at 13.2 or some shit. I just checked it, it's at 13.02. So I'm going to leave the car running for a little bit and check the voltage again. Hopefully, the voltage goes down. That means it's the alternator. Even if it doesn't go down tomorrow, I'm going to go to AutoZone and get it checked by them. I was about to say professional, but AutoZone ain't fucking professionals. If they're a professional, I'm a fucking professional. So yeah, we'll figure that out. Hopefully tomorrow when I go to AutoZone, it will be confirmed that it is the alternator. If you didn't realize, well, I most definitely crashed out like 20 seconds ago for you guys, but that was about 20 minutes ago. For me, what I did was I let the car run and get up to operating temp and do all that random shit. And then after that, I checked the voltage at the battery. When you first started, it was at 14 volts. After I let it run, it was at like 12. Then I tried to restart it, did not start. Now that leads me to believe it's the alternator. Tomorrow I'm going to go to AutoZone and let them use their big boy checker, whatever the fuck it's called. And then if it's not, I'm going to crash out. I'm going to run this car into a fucking wall after I pull the airbag and put on a helmet. And then I'm going to go to the hospital. That's exactly what's going to happen. Or I might just end up shooting it. I don't know which one. Hopefully tomorrow I get you guys some good news. I just checked what the last thing I recorded was, and it was about this thing. Haven't taken it to AutoZone yet. But in front of me are the bed caps that I need to sand. Because I know this is going to take 500 years and this video is going to be super long, what we're going to do is I'm just going to put you on a time lapse. You're going to enjoy some music while I sand all 6 of these bed caps, front and back. Then afterwards, I will paint them black while they are drying, or while the back side of it is drying. I'm going to go to AutoZone and figure out if it's actually the alternator with this thing. So enjoy this time lapse. I only recorded the first coat because the second 2 coats are the same exact thing. So I'll show you guys how it turned out. I'm gonna let it dry and then we're gonna go from there. Yeah, I just did the 3rd and final coat on the back side of it. Just make sure to get all the angles, and also don't be an idiot like I am and wear a goddamn mask even if you're in a well ventilated area, because I can taste this paint down to my goddamn lungs. So yeah. Now what you're gonna hear are 2 horrible cold starts. This thing has an exhaust leak, so that'll be a terrible cold start. And then that thing back there, it's just a stock 06 Honda Pilot, so that'll be fucking terrible too. But after that, I will update you on if it's the alternator or not. Honestly, guys, I don't even know why I have you at the back, because the exhaust leak is coming from the header, so I should probably have you like in the center of the fucking car. But whatever, so hope you guys enjoyed this terrible cold start. hope you guys enjoyed that very terrible. Oh, you should be smelling this. Oh my god, I need a freaking. Need a mask for this too. I can smell all the exhaust fumes. I'm getting higher than a goddamn kite. And now, let's move on to the pilot, and hopefully it starts first try once I hook up the jump pack. One sec. Don't mind Marshall running in the background. Hopefully this starts on the first try. I have the jump pack hooked up to it. I mean, at least Elena has it smelling good in here. There we go. Starts up first try. All the fucking lights are on and everything, but that's okay. Jesus Cristo, between these two fucking cars, I'm going to end up dying from exhaust fumes. Jesus. Okay, now I'm gonna move this big bitch so I can take this bitch to AutoZone. Hopefully they tell me it's out of the battery or the alternator. And from there, I'll update you once I'm over there and they give me the test results. Feels like I'm at a fucking doctor's test results. Whatever. Like I said, once I get there, I'll update you. Alright, we got good news and bad news. Good news, it's not the alternator. Bad news, no fucking clue what it is. So the guy had me turn off the car. Car was off. Checked the battery. He said, oh, bad battery. I'm like, it can't be the bad battery. I was like, can you check the alternator? And he was like, yeah, sure. Just start the car. I was like, oh, it probably won't start. It needs a jump. It started. Checked it. Battery's good. Alternator's good. No fucking clue what's going on. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a TikTok about it and see if anyone can help me out here. Coming to you live from underneath my truck, I've learned that if you tighten one exhaust bolt, you should also double check and tighten the other one. Because what happened was, so I'll give you a little rundown. This won't take too long. You know what, let me, there we go. Might as well get comfortable. About like 5 months ago, I had an exhaust leak. I thought I fixed it. I did fix it. Same exact exhaust flange, it's just that it was the upper bolt that was the issue. Tightened the upper bolt, everything was good. About a month and a half ago, lower bolt decides to yeet itself off. Get another nut, tighten it, everything is good. Actually, no, everything's not good. Still have an exhaust leak, but it's not as bad. So I was like, okay, maybe I just didn't tighten. I need to tighten both of them at the same time. Been driving it around like that for a whole month and a half. Just checked. The top bolt, or top nut, has yeeted itself once again. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for it to cool down because I thought it would not be that hot. I'm an idiot. It's scolding hot. Then I'll deal with it. In the meantime, while that's cooling down, I'm going to try and tackle this relay situation for the fog lights. I have learned one thing. I have no idea what these relays do at all because I disconnected the relay that I just messed with and I was like, oh, maybe that's for the light bar. No, light bar still works even with the freaking thing disconnected. So I'm going to reconnect it and then tape it up and whatever. Hopefully I never have to deal with it again. But the next relay I will cut that open and do all that crap. Same thing. Alright, first off I want to say, I'm sorry this video got derailed because of Perry, the pilot over there. But this is the last clip that I'm going to have of this piece of shit over there. Plan is, I talked to some people in my life and they said, well, some car people in my life, and one of them said, you probably were artificially bumping up the voltage when I was trickle charging it. So what I did was, yesterday I drove it around, tried to start it, didn't start, jumped it, got it back home, and it's been sitting there overnight. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my multimeter and check the battery. If the battery is at 12 volts, that means the battery is good, I believe. Also, another thing someone mentioned on my TikTok, which I uploaded a little help thing saying, tell me what the fuck's going on. If I disconnect if I start the car and then disconnect the positive, positive cable, if it keeps on running, that means the alternator is good. If it turns off, that means the alternator is bad. So first, I'm going to double check the voltage with my multimeter. Then I'm going to, well, based off of that, I'll figure it out. Okay, now, here's to hoping this tells me that the battery is dead. And the battery has no charge. And it needs to be replaced. How old is this battery? It's 3 years old, so maybe it needs it. Maybe it needs a new battery. Here's to hoping. Okay. I know you can't see this, but red to red, black to black. Hallelujah, the battery's dead. Oh my god. Oh my god. You do not know how flipping happy I am that the battery is dead. The battery is showing about 6 volts. That's fucking dead. Needs new battery. Oh, that's an easy fix. I'm an idiot. I was chasing my tail because I was trickle charging it, so it was inflating the number. Oh my god. Okay. I'm an idiot. That's on me. I was trying to band-aid fix it, even though I need to completely fix it. As I said earlier, it's freezing outside, so I brought the sanding. I can't talk. As I said earlier, it's freezing outside, so I brought the sandpaper and everything inside. I'm just gonna put you guys on a time lapse of me wet sanding, and then hopefully, actually, I don't know, I might or might not do the final paint today because, like I said, it is freezing, and those temperatures are not good for paint, and since this is gonna be the final coat, I kind of want it to lay on well. Now that everything is wet sanded, I'm going to let it dry. If I wasn't a perfectionist, and honestly if I was smart, I would just leave it as is and not wet sand it and just put them on, because not a lot of people are tall enough to even see them, but I am a perfectionist and I know what's on there. So I'm going to hit it with the last coat tomorrow, maybe next day when it's not as cold out. However, now, I don't know if I don't think I told you, but the tuner that I have on the red truck, the SET, for some reason it's not letting me tune my shit. No idea why. I contacted SCT. They were like, alright, send it in. Give me $200 to see what the hell's going on. I ain't got $200 to fucking waste. So what I'm going to do is, I still have the tunes because I got them from 5-Star Tuning. I still have those tunes in my email. I'm going to delete all the tunes off of the SCT, re-download them, and try it again. You're going to come along for that ride as well. Unfortunately, I don't think it's a problem with the software. It has to be the hardware, because I tried downloading the stock tune, didn't work. Tried doing the custom tunes, didn't work, which means I need to fork up $200. Once again, I have no idea what the last clip was, but I figured out what's wrong with the Pilot. It was the battery. Got that replaced. It's been working well for the past day or so. Last 2 things we're gonna do on Marshall over there are finish up the painting on that, and then get the what's it called? The little spring assist tailgate shock on the tailgate. I don't have my tripod with me right now because I gotta go take my mom to the doctor's office, do my sonly obligations. But I will record me painting this final coat, and then by the time I come back with my mom, it should be dry. I think it's about to rain, so let me just paint this real quick, and then I'll bring it inside so it'll dry real quick. Now that I've shooken this enough, this isn't gonna be perfect. I gotta hit them all from one side, and then I will go around the other side. Yeah, there's still some imperfections in it, but that's okay. Kind of far away, goddammit. Okay, I think we are good. I got all these covered. Like I said, there will be some imperfections in it, but that's what happens when you paint outside and you use spray paint. So that's basically the final coat. I will bring these inside to dry. And then after I come back to dry, and then after I come back, we will put those on along with, I'll explain the tailgate shock assist thing once I start doing that. But yeah, those are basically done. Like I said, they have tiny imperfections, but and also in regards to the fog lights, I have to do the little multimeter test thing, but I'm pretty sure this video is super long because I had to deal with Perry the pilot over here. So I'll do that later, and I'll just update you in the comments or something like that, because I still have yet to figure out how to fix those fog lights. I'm pretty sure in the last clip I showed you doing the last coat of paint on the bed caps. So let's go look at how those turned out. Also, I'm probably going to end up drilling out the old tailgate assist thingy-mabobber, but I'm probably not going to get to installing it right away. Honestly, these don't look too bad. For an amateur who let these, like, there's a little bit of imperfections and everything in all of these, but that's okay, mainly because I did all of this outside, and like, you can't really expect perfection. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of putting you up on a tripod and setting up a time lapse, because I'm pretty sure you're tired of that, I'm just gonna install them and then I'll show you how they look installed. So you see how it's bulging a little bit because of this weather stripping right here? I need to find a way to get it underneath. And then same with this one and this one, and then same thing on the other side. However, what I'll do now is, actually no, honestly I'll do this after I come back because I got a haircut appointment. So you see there's a little nutsert right there. That's not supposed to have a nutsert. What happened was I actually had another tailgate assist on it, and then it stripped it out or whatever. So the nutsert's still there, but in order to put on another tailgate assist, I need to drill that one out. I would be doing that right now. However, I have a haircut appointment in about 40 minutes. Place is about 30 minutes away. So I'm going to let this bake in the sun, let the bed caps bake in the sun. Maybe it'll conform a little bit. Slash, in the next 5 minutes, I might have a way to get the weather stripping over it. I don't know. I'll figure that out. But next time you see me, I'm going to have a drill in hand, and that tailgate is going to be a lot smoother coming down. Alright, got a haircut. Can't tell, but that's okay. Dropped off the pilot over at Elena's. Now I'm going to do the tailgate assist. If I was smart, I wouldn't be doing this because it's late at night, dark, and very cold. But I need to finish more than just the freaking bed caps. Everything I've tried to fix on this red truck, I have failed other than the bed caps. So I need to complete something else. One more thing. At least 2 things, because this video has basically been a bust. Cause it was the, what is it called? The tuner, didn't fix that. The light bar, or not the light bar, sorry. The pod lights, the fog lights, couldn't fix that. What else? There's one more thing. Oh, I was thinking about the relays. The relays were associated with the fog lights. There was one more. Oh, exhaust. Yeah. Nothing got fixed in this freaking video. So basically, it did a whole lot of nothing. But I'm going to get this freaking tailgate assist on, and it's going to be done properly. So help me God. I paused this time lapse to show you how fucking strong that shit is. It broke my fucking bit. What the fuck? Also, I scratched the shit out of my bed because I'm an idiot and didn't put the tape there sooner. So I have to live with that. Slash, I need to get some touch-up paint and put that on there because I'm a fucking idiot. Mind you, I still haven't even gotten all of it out yet. Back to the time lapse. Okay. So closing it, yeah, it's still difficult, but that's okay. Now, opening, it should be nice and smooth. Oh, I also need to fix that. That'll happen later. Okay. I did it. Some casualties were had, but that's it. Now let's do that one more time. I think it's leaking, but that's okay. I should do that one more time, motherfucker. Yeah, that's most definitely leaking. That's okay though. And okay. And 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed the whole video. I know it was kind of a shit show and all that crap, but hopefully you enjoyed it. I will not be posting on Christmas, so Merry Christmas. I hope you guys enjoy. Happy holidays for everyone who doesn't celebrate. I don't. Once again, I hope you enjoyed. Please leave me a like and comment down below how much of a shit show this was and how much you didn't like it or liked it, honestly.